Guess it might help if I unmute my mic, right? Might help a little better. Hey guys, and welcome to my stream this evening. I appreciate you tuning in to watch here. We're just going to play through a quick raid real quick. I'm not going to be staying up too terribly long tonight. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning, so we're just going to go ahead and run through this raid real quick, and we'll see where I go from there. I'm pretty tired, so we'll just kind of leave it off from here, and let's see what we're going to do. So last time I started this raid, and I think I messed it up. So I had to restart the raid. So we'll see if it actually lets me go through and do what I want to do this time. Nah, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I do have my trusty Yoo-Hoo here. Pretty awesome. No, I do not have it spiked with alcohol or anything else.
The ancient vaults of the Mogu, untouched by time for thousands of years. Who knows what secrets await?
See, last time I didn't talk to this guy.
Many young Pandaren warriors have vanished into this tomb. Greetings, one. Have your wits
That's what it was. I think I messed that up last time. I didn't talk to this guy. So this is an old raid. This is from Mr. Pandaria. I'm literally just running through it because there's one of the bosses
Their
has a map.
magic lingers on, even centuries later.
So I'm trying to just get this mount, basically.
The large Wyland seem to be guarding that door. Tread carefully, lest you wake them.
Tread carefully lest you wake them. I kind of want to wake them. I don't really care about these guys. They're low-level garbage. And no offense to those of you that are low-level. You'll get there at some point. I don't think they're hitting me, are they? Oh, look how much damage they're doing. I'm literally healing faster than they can actually do damage to me.
That was close.
He says that's close? Seriously?
The door mechanism seems to have activated with the demise of the Guardians. I fear what we may find within.
I'm not gonna find anything within here. I know I look ridiculous with this Yoo-Hoo. Sorry, I gotta have something to drink. Deus of Conquerors. Yeah, see, none of these guys activated last time. Literally, I just came in here and there was like nothing going on. I'm pretty sure it's guys didn't talk to that guy.
What should not have been disturbed. He cannot be free to escape this prison. You must destroy him.
Mortals, these are the halls of the dead. O sage of the ages, instill to me your arcane wisdom.
I must get closer.
It would renew. What horrors await?
Feng the Accursed was betrayed
I have no idea
by
if I just
4
got
emperors of the Mogu.
what I'm looking for.
His body destroyed each time, only to rise again. This is not the last we have seen of Feng. The Zandalari, ancient allies of the Mogu, They must seek the legendary weapon within the depths of the vaults. I am sorry I did not tell you earlier. These vaults house a weapon of unimaginable power.
Time was listening to him
Stop
talk.
them. I will stay behind and investigate this dais further.
It's so funny. He's like, I will stay behind. Like, I'm like, I'm sure that you'll stay behind while I do all the heavy lifting and killing these enemies.
We don't be needing what's back that way anyhow.
I think it's funny that the martial art they're actually doing is real. Over here, where they're dancing around like that, that's actually a real martial art. And
I do not have a
it's
target.
too early in the morning for me to remember the name of it, of course. But it is an actual martial art, which is pretty cool that they've got them doing it. It is. It's not a. Yeah, I guess it is a Jamaican martial art, but you know, it's funny to me that they actually have them doing that. They have to make an accent. I'm not sure if these bombs are actually supposed to be damaging me or not, but it's quite music. Pretty sure I didn't beat
Fine.
this guy.
Time
There
to
it is.
play,
I
friends.
was like, I was pretty sure I didn't fight him. I mean, I may have, but sometimes I lose track of all the people I'm killing, so. Where'd he go? There he is. Make it simple. I just want to go ahead and target you and kill you, dude.
It be dying time now.
I need to target something first.
Bah! Bested by the likes of you. What a shame for a Zandalari priest to endure. But it ain't no thing. Take your trinkets. You'll be needing them.
Wasn't where I needed your
I
information.
be going now. Time to find a new home for my soul.
Time to find a new home for my
This be a
soul.
doorway, and time a window. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will be back. And when you come back, I'll be here to kick your butt again. Just saying.
Jade Serpent guide you. Ah, the ancient vaults of the kings of Mogushan. What might
Don't
this
do it.
button
Don't push
do?
that button.
Look here. It is the history of Xian of the Endless Shadow, a powerful sorcerer who kept the kingdoms in check through terror and darkness.
I require a target.
This looks to be the record of Qiang the Merciless, a great conqueror who ruled his vassals with an iron fist.
You just gotta activate all these guys. Like, seriously.
I've heard tales of this one. Subutai the Swift, well known as a masterful archer and genius thief. He stole from the rich and kept everything for himself. What is this? I've heard nothing of this emperor. Meng the Demented? According to these texts, Meng was the most foul and maniacal ruler to ever abuse the imperial throne.
He's like a lore walker, but he doesn't know any of this stuff apparently. That makes so much sense. There we go. Sorry, I had to redo my camera there. It decided it was going to stop working on me. So, there we go.
I will crush you in body and spirit.
I need to target something first.
You'll see your mistake soon enough.
I do not have a target.
You will understand when I sometimes feel the shadows. You have angered the Emperor and resented. I don't want you to die. A secret passage has opened beneath the platform. This way.
Yeah, just go ahead and go in there without me. Oh, no, I didn't go in there. I just kind of stopped outside of it. Ready? Let's go.
Look at the dust along the floor. These dark halls have not seen footfalls for many
I'm pretty sure it hasn't been a
centuries.
century since somebody last ran this raid. In fact, I saw some people doing it earlier, so sorry, Lore Walker Cho, but you're wrong. People have been doing this raid. I told you just walking
Once,
into a
the
wall.
Mogu enslaved all of the races of Pandaria, and I hear a faint humming. It is coming from this direction.
Too far away.
And yes, I'm intentionally killing everybody in this dungeon, just for giggles. Really don't have to, but, you know, I'm here, so I may as well, right? It just takes off without me. Not gonna swap that out. It's just not worth it.
I require a target.
I'd like to know how he freaking did that. This looks familiar. Where'd Lord Walker Cho go? There he is.
This room pulses with energy, but feels unlike any we have seen so far. Fascinating. I have never heard tales of anything like this. The Mogu hide.
Alright, so anyways, I don't know what's going on with my camera, but I'm just going to disable it here. So that way I'm not messing anything here with the stream.
Hello. This seems to be a terminal controlling the device. Let's see here.
Oh crap. That was just stupid on my part. That was just pretty dumb.
Sensors online. Magnificent. It talks. This seems beyond what we thought the Mogul were capable of.
Oh, okay, so I can, so.
Identification matrix mismatch. Unknown entities detected. Oh dear, this could get messy. I will observe from a safer distance.
Yes, I'm just going through selling all this crap real quick here because I really don't need it. It's old stuff. It's just kind of in the way. Now that I'll keep because that's something I can actually teach myself. Cool.
See you around.
It's actually really useful to have a guild page, so if you guys have not invested in one, I definitely recommend the investment. Guild pages are extremely useful. I mean, you can just see I can summon him anywhere and have, you know, where I can just sell him my entire inventory if needed to clear up space. It's really important on a raid or a dungeon and you're, you know, having to buy a bank for a while or something like that, or a store to deposit or sell items. This is a good way to do it. Now, as you saw, guild pages are kind of expensive at 300 gold, but it depends on what you're doing with your character. So, like for me, I mean, I can make 300 gold back in no time at all, but if you're a lower level character, that might not be something that's really viable for you as an option. This guy right here, Elegon, is the guy that has my mount, so hopefully I get that from him when I kill him in just a second, because I really would like to have the Celestial mount. If not, I'm just going to have to keep doing this raid over and over and over again until I get him.
Entering defensive mode. Disabling output failsafe. Resistance in. The machine has been destroyed.
Safe
And
travels.
so, the Mogul's power weakens.
Oh, there we go.
These discs look familiar, but I cannot place their origin. They call to me.
I don't think I
The
got it.
discs. I must. I see everything clearly now. The Titans. It would seem the Mogul salvaged and repurposed ancient Titan technology to advance their empire.
It is not ready yet.
We must go. We are not done yet.
That's really irritating. Because, I mean, really, if you think about it, you have more of a chance of actually getting a drop like that on a solo raid.
How does today find you?
Oh well. Suppose I could always just reattempt. I don't think I killed that final boss. So let's go ahead and go back here and do that. Yeah, it says we're not done yet. So. Must be over here or something. I love how he didn't actually walk back. Oh, apparently he doesn't know about the mount. So... That's the mount I'm wanting to get, is the Reigns of the Astral Cloud Serpent. So, I mean, it's a difficult mount to get. Not because the boss is difficult, but just because the round rate is really low with that. You'd think by myself I would have more of a chance of actually getting it.
Astounding. An actual functional Mogu construct machine. We cannot allow this to fall into the wrong hands. An endless army of soulless abominations. I shudder to think of the violence that would erupt from such a machine. You must destroy it, here, now, before any harm can come to Pandaria. Turn the machine on. I will lock the door behind you.
Alright, I'm trying to turn the machine on. It's not doing anything.
Greetings.
I wonder why that's not working.
Pandaria welcomes you.
Interesting. So it says I'll lock the door behind you, but then it doesn't actually. Not that there even is a door here to lock. Interesting. I must have done something wrong. Because this control console is definitely broken, so. This is always my least favorite part, is walking out of the dungeon. Alright, so
May the
now it's
great
working.
rain guide your steps.
Interesting. I changed the difficulty level, which, by the way, didn't actually change because I didn't accept it.
The Emperor's rage echoes through the hills. Emperor's strength grips this land with fists of iron.
Nice job. You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. Woohoo, you suck.
The Emperor's courage burns everlasting.
A lot of Emperor's courage. Interesting.
The endless army will crush the Emperor's foes.
Okay, you can do what you want to do. Thanks.
It is done then. Yet, how many of these machines are hidden beneath the earth? How much do we not know about the dark secrets of the Mogu? I fear that our war against our ancient enemies is
To be
still
honest, I don't really care
far
about the
from
Mogu.
over. How does today find you?
It does not find me well. Now I have to walk all the way back out of these raids. Like, you'd think it would teleport you back to the beginning of the raid, but no. That's too much to ask. Instead, makes you walk all the way back. The only useful thing I got out of this, and it's not really even useful, is I can't even find it now. Whatever this thing is. Says it's a pet. There it is. This little guy. And I do mean little. He's tiny. Everworm better. Nope, wrong direction. See, this is part of the reason I hate walking back through raids, because yes, you can see that I'm a paladin, dude. You can also see, maybe. No, I guess it can't. What rotation do you use? Yes, Del Cactus. He's made a set just for running old content. Yeah, so that's what I'm basically doing right now, is just running old content until Shadowlands is actually released. I've already got the actual order for it done and everything, which is why I've got, you know, the Everworm mount here and then this wonderful little mana worm thing. But I'm still, you know, there's no new content, there's nothing new for me to do, so I'm just kind of trying to burn time while I'm waiting on it to come out. Now, he's asking what rotation. There's like a dozen different things that can apply to, so I'm not really 100% sure what he's talking about. So I'm just going to ask here, because I mean, it is 2:30 in the morning. My brain is kind of shot, so it's probably something obvious to me that I'm probably just not seeing right now, but, you know, it is what it is. I really think I'm an idiot for asking spells. Dude, I can't... I'm not going to sit here and explain to you... Yeah, that exactly. Thank you, Dull Cactus. Thank you. Like, he wants me to sit here and type out what spells I have in what order. I'm not going to sit here for 15 minutes explaining through text what my spells are. So we're just going to do this. I'm just going to tell him to get on my stream and look at my stuff, because you can see this because I'm streaming. Now, Wowhead is actually linked through my stream. I don't get, can you see where I've got that set up? So you should be able to see like my equipment and stuff. I'm just going to refer him back to my stream. If he's really that interested in watching or to seeing what I've got, then he'll just check out the stream. I really don't want to take the time to type all that out. That's just too much. I really that's such a. I wonder if he's like trying to improve himself, or yeah, see, he's level 111, so that makes a little more sense. But I'm not gonna take the time to explain all that to somebody. Dull, do you do Horde or Alliance? Ally. I get a lot of negative feedback from Alliance people. Like, they're always saying that, you know, basically they're just like, oh, well, people in the Alliance are, you know, immature and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know, that really depends on what realm you're playing at. You can't really dog an entire group because of, you know, something like that. 473 Frost DK, that's nice. Yeah, you've got me beat on IL. Of course, that's not super duper hard, but let me see. Just for giggles. Just for giggles, don't kill me. War mode is so stupid. I'm just gonna like jump out of here real quick and wait, did it just freaking teleport me up to, like, halfway through the dungeon again? It did. What the frick? Are you serious right now? It just like teleported me like halfway through the. Oh wait, crap. No. Yeah, never mind. We'll just go to the mage quarter. That's fine. I'm just gonna stop by real quick and go to Boralis so I can actually turn in my, or pick up my completed quests. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet because I'm just kind of running through and killing stuff. If you have a suggestion, feel free to make one. I really don't have a preference that much. My thing is I really just hate walking back to the beginning of the raid dungeon to exit. I really wish I could just like teleport back to the beginning and not have to sit there and run through the entire dungeon or raid just to get back to the beginning of it so I can leave. How check people on WoW? What? I think he meant website. WoW head or IC veins. Sing on there. Yes, that one. Yes, that. Yeah, that. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna bother to. I agree with you 100%. Like, there's no point in even trying to. I can't even freaking land on this building. There we go. I completely agree with you. Yeah, it's just some of these old raids that have you just literally jaunting back and forth. It's just really kind of an irritant. Especially when you can't just teleport out at the conclusion of the actual raid. Just going back to the beginning of a raid is just, it's really not fun at all. If I could just not do that, like, I wish I could like literally just teleport to the beginning of the raid. You think, you know, regardless of if there's somebody in it or not, you're in a raid group. So hypothetically, even if somebody did join, you could still not do the teleportation. But if you do an actual raid and you queue for it, you can teleport out at the end of the raid. So it makes no sense to not have that available if it's available when you're in a regular group. Trial of Valor. Remind me where that's at. Because my brain is like totally shot right now. I don't know what time it is where you're at, but it's 2:43 here and I just actually got done working. That's why I stream so late, is I work overnights, and I actually get off at 2 o'clock, at 2 a.m. Central Time. So I went straight from work to this. So
I can smell your fear.
my brain is
Remember
like
the beast in the
wheat bread right now. And my camera has decided to not work properly, so that's why it's disabled right now. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, thankfully I'm considered essential with my employer, so I actually don't. I mean, fortunately we're taken care of, but me and my wife just had a baby, so I can't even stream during the day because literally I work overnight so that way I can have the baby during the day. He's saying he's having a buffing issue at Twitch. Well, you got a pretty crappy computer. If you're having a buffing issue, wonder if you're using an integrated graphics card. Which is what I just asked. If you all can't see the little text down here, it might not be the clearest thing in the world. Ah, yes. Did not take very long. Fantastic. Oh, goodness gracious. So I'm trying to max out the Heart of Azeroth. I'm literally at 70, I think it's 79. No, I am at 80, so I am pretty much maxed out. So, just getting it. Yes, I literally have nothing in here, and this one I can't even use. But yeah, let's repair my armor here. Sell this crap because I don't need it or want it. I didn't realize they gave me that. That's cool.
Anchors away and planks are down. We'll get the Azerite detector online. You handle the bad guys.
Cool. You know why you use attack and macro? I know how to do that. I've been playing WoW since vanilla. I have a level 111 trying to tell me how to play the game.
Go, go,
go! I'm going to neglect to respond to you because I'm not stupid. I've been playing this game since 3 months after. I don't even think it was 3 months. I think it was actually sooner than that. But I've been playing it since around 3 months since this game came out. I don't need help on setting up macros. I know how to set up macros. I know how to program computers and build computers. I don't need assistance with setting up a macro. Not to mention my character is a higher level than yours. I don't know. I think that's his name, actually. Yes, it's his main. So, why a level 111 is going to try and educate me on how to set up a macro is rather astounding. I don't like to use macros for a reason. I don't need to use macros. My computer system responds quick enough to me that I don't need to use it. So, and I'm not really big on running a bunch of complicated raids. I can, but I just don't. Yeah. It's too early in the morning for me to be dealing with that. Oh. Thick shell. don't even know why I'm actually over here doing this. What the heck is this? Oh. So I think what it is
full of Azurite. Keep it up.
I don't know if
Is anyone else hearing whispers?
Lord of
Either
Power
I'm going
is
crazy or
just a
there's
kid or
some
whatever the
faceless
deal
on the
is. The typing does seem
and
to
they're after
indicate
the
that. But if you're actually watching this video, which I can't tell because it says I have a few viewers, which is never up to date or accurate. I'm not trying to insult you, I'm just really tired. I know how to set up macros.
Tree.
Wait, Horde? Where? Where's Horde? Never mind, they're dead. I'm close to a Horde ship here. You know what? I'm just gonna burn your ship down.
Do as we plan.
Alright, so apparently they're not actually even taking. I'm just gonna back. What was it, 93? I'm not paying attention to your health here. I'm about to die. I was reading your message and not paying attention. Oh well. Yeah, I saw that. That's why I was saying that I was gonna back off. But then my comrade came over and was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna help you out." So I just kind of went with it. My spirit healer is a giant freaking Murloc. You gotta be kidding me. Nobody likes Murlocs. All right. I feel like I'm not really doing much in this particular one because I'm only... just kind of meandering around, doing nothing, I feel like, but... Right. Here we go. Just kill some goats. I'm really excited for Shadowlands to come out. Like, I'm really, really stoked. I kind of got out of WoW for a while. Even though I've clearly played through Legion and everything else, but I'm really looking forward to something new. I'm hoping that they actually clean up some of the problems they've made. I really am tired of having a bunch of empty ghost areas that are never used. I flew across. About to friggin' die again. I really gotta take this from health. But I flew across the breadth of North and I think I ran into maybe one player the entire time. And it's just really disheartening because I feel like the graphic designers put so much time and energy into the development of the game, development of locations, and it's kind of like it all just kind of goes to waste because nobody plays there, nobody does anything out there. It's really frustrating for me to see a game like WoW, as big as it is, that there's dead areas that aren't being used and they're in the middle of making new areas. So that's really frustrating to me. Yes, see, and World of can't even talk. Wrath of the Lich King was literally the best expansion. I mean, they have not been able to reproduce that, and it's really frustrating because I keep holding out, hoping that they're gonna improve the game, and they just keep muddling it down. And I feel like they should really do something to make the game better. I understand sometimes going back and reusing old material is not the most enjoyable thing in the world, but I really think they should actually go back in and just reuse Northrend, reuse, you know, some of the Outland and some of the older areas that are not really used anymore, instead of designing new areas. Because, you know, a magic freaking swimming island that's actually a giant turtle it just appears out of nowhere. You know, different land masses appear out of nowhere. You know, we all knew that Kul Tiras was there. We all know it existed because Jaina Proudmoore. But, you know, from vanilla all the way up to current time, before Battle of Azeroth, I guess, so not up to current time, but before Battle of Azeroth, we could never go there. So it's kind of like, that doesn't make any sense. The Zandalar and this other island hero called Tiras just magically appeared after all these years. We knew it existed, but didn't know where it was. It's right dead smack in between freaking, you know, Kalimdor and the other continent. That's so stupid to me. It's lazy writing, and I play this game for the writing and the story and the things of that nature. That's what makes it more enjoyable for me. So, you know, just to it's like a slap in the face, I feel, when you've got all these nice, beautiful areas that are well designed and they're not being used. You're just making new areas to make new areas and spending money to spend money for the sake of spending money. And I'm like, you know, you could do a main quest. You could still have a new area and have a main quest line that ties back through those areas to make you go back through them in order to complete the quest line. But they don't do that. You know, they need to do new starting zone quest areas, quest lines. They need to do.
You handle the bad guys.
They just need to redo all the quest lines. I'm sorry, but they do. They're just getting boring. And the fact they took away the class quest line is even worse. I mean, I remember when I first started playing, my first character was Druid, and, you know, I had the quest lines for the Druid shapeshifter forms. That was awesome.
I must get
That was
closer.
awesome writing, awesome story, you know, actually showing how you're getting these forms. And, you know, now it's just, oh, you hit a level and immediately your mind is filled with knowledge and you know how to transform into a giant teddy bear. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You don't just know things because you reach a certain level. That's like me saying, okay, I turned 16 and without any training or tutelage, I knew how to drive suddenly. Like it just came to me. All these years of experience of driving just rushed into my brain, and now I know how to drive just because I was 16. That's just stupid. It's dumb. It's lazy writing, and it makes me angry. But who cares what I think? But you know, I really think Blizzard should maybe pay attention more to what their actual longtime players think, instead of trying to always cater to the new generation who wants things just spoon-fed to them. I like a little bit of challenge, you know, in my games. But again, that's just me. WoW not responding. Like, is it frozen, or is it just not starting up? Is it not doing anything? What's going on with it? Start back. Yeah, and yes, you're absolutely right. People do burn through dungeons. Like, I mean, you hit level 15, you're like boom, 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 boom. Now I'm level 30, and boom, 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 boom. Now I'm level 55. And you're absolutely right. They do just go straight through dungeons. I have to say though, for me, I've done that before on a few characters. I'm just trying to rush level, but it gets boring after a while, running the same dungeons over and over and over again. It just seems like it's a lot of repetition on everything in this game. It's a big grind. And, you know, I can appreciate that it's a necessary grind, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, you know, give me something new I can chew on without it being the same monotonous task over and over and over again. Go ahead here. Trying to get away from these guys because you actually collect Azerite slower if you're around other people. Because if you're both targeting the same opponent, then you're sharing it right instead of getting one individual. Powerful dark evil forces nearby. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I'm not a paladin of the light or anything like that. Guess I'll just have to run and cower from the darkness. This is DK, gonna pull half the map. Yeah, you also have a higher item level. I think you said it was like 440 something. I'd have to scroll back up in the chat. 473. So my item level is only 411. But I haven't really been focusing on item level as much because I know that I'm really not going to drink that. Actually, yeah, I will. Because once Shadowlands comes out, I actually saw a video of somebody who was betaing it or alphaing or whatever they're doing it now. And his item level went from like 420 to like 100. And that was with all the new gear and stuff. So I really feel like it's almost not worth it for me to even bother to waste my time leveling up my item level because once I get to Shadowlands, it's going to be worthless. So I like being buff and stuff right now. I wonder what they're going to do with the health because, you know, the health is going to be a big thing. Right now, I mean, I got 427 health. 427,000, sorry. There's a bunch of zeros after that. But, you know, yeah, see. Level 51 ingredients will be lower than my 480 items. Yes, exactly. That's my point. So I'm not super focused on, you know, the leveling aspect of getting gear, except for, you know, as it applies now. But I'm kind of hoping once, you know, Shadowlands comes out, I'm able to get into something new. That's really my hope. Not to mention, I'm hoping to get more viewers with Shadowlands because it's something new. So I'm hoping to get more viewers because I'm gonna literally already have everything downloaded for the game like the day it comes out. So. Now, I don't just stream World of Warcraft primarily, that's what I'm doing right now. But if there's any other games that you ever want to see or anything like that, you know, feel free to suggest those. I'd be happy to go ahead and I'd be happy to go ahead and definitely get those games, allow some donations, subscribe, you can follow. I use any proceeds that go towards the stream. I actually use those to put back into the stream, just so you're aware. And I do try and stream on a routine basis. I can. My schedule is on my profile.
Glittering and
I require a
just a
target.
few more of these rocks, and we're off.
Tweets out here. I'll help you up. There you go. I don't even know what these things are for, but I'm just going to look it up here. There we go. Cool.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm hoping to pick it up here. I'd really, at some point, my goal is to actually switch over to working part-time, hopefully, sometime in the next decade, and streaming the other part-time. That's my goal. Whether or not that'll actually happen anytime soon is up for debate, of course. But I've been doing a bunch of content studying and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm also working on getting a 3D printer so I can actually do like the sorry, background. I play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, so I actually DM. I've been playing for about 14 years now, and I actually run a group. So I'm actually wanting to buy a 3D printer so I can literally make miniatures and then actually sell them, paint them and stuff like that. So at some point I'll be streaming videos of that as I'm making the miniatures. And sorry, Early might not responding. I wonder. Sorry, Early might not respond. I am so confused. I don't know. Is this person speaking English, or they're playing in the U.S.? But I feel like they're like, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna send a question mark. That's like the universal I don't understand. So I don't know what he's saying exactly, but I'll try not to hold it against him. I said I'm tired, so my brain is not it's not in full gear right now. Running on a few hours of sleep. I don't know if this was Sakura 165 or not. Ask to get rotation. Just gonna ask if guy on Twitch doing my rotation. See if that was Sakura. I'm not sure if it was or not.
You handle the bad guys.
I don't care to hear what this guy says. He literally stays on the boat the entire time, you know, cowering in fear. So I will just say this with my rotation, since he's asking about it. I actually do have it designed a specific way. So you've got Avenger Shield that hits. Actually, I got it to hit up to 4 targets at once because of one of my Heart of Azeroth things that I have. So I use that to pull opponents in. Consecrate does damage to everything around me. Melee Hammer of Righteousness allows me to hit multiple enemies in front of me if I have Consecrate active. So I have those two next to each other. And then, of course, Shield of Righteousness hits everything in front of me as well. So those 4 right there allow me to hit multiple opponents in front of me, and thereby hold aggro and raids. Dungeons are a lot better. And then my 3 spells after that are just solo or single hit, and then a single hit. And these are actually in order of lowest to high damage. So Judgment is the lowest, Consecrated Flame is the second, and then Light Judgment actually does the most. So that's why I've got that set up like that, just for my benefit more than anything else, just a personal kind of thing. What is 6 and 7 in action bar? I can't even, like, literally... let's see if I can...
Some unfriendly island trolls have decided to crash
do
this
not have a
party.
It's not going to let me...
They're making camp around the island.
Should let me do the Light's Judgment one, because the Light's Judgment is a... there we go, it's a racial... one is gonna be this. Yeah.
We're at the halfway mark.
I'm just gonna do that.
Keep that momentum going and we'll be out of here in no time.
I'm not gonna sit here and explain that. That's what my stream is for. Oh, is it on the same page? I didn't see it. Light's Judgment's right there. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's right there. There. Thank you. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm really just, my brain is not, it is not picking basic things up right now. Oh. Look, a doubloon that I can't pick up apparently. Oh. Wait a second. Wait for it. You're not gonna have it because you're not a light forged. This coming from the kid who wants to tell me how to set up macros. He doesn't know about light forged apparently. That's okay. I'll try not to hold it against him. Because I actually went through and I got the light forged and the void elves. I haven't taken the time to unlock anything else. M plus You know, I don't really play the dwarves a lot. In fact, I don't even know the requirements to get the Dark Iron Dwarves. I probably already have most of it met. I just kind of focused on the Void Elf and the Light Forge. Light Forge I really wanted to start a Paladin with because some of the abilities and stuff they get. I mean, it just makes perfect sense to have a Light Forged, you know, as a Paladin. Because, you know, Paladins are for the light. So it just made perfect sense. Ooh, Nosh coin, what is this? You know, it keeps trying to give me quests to take me back to Pandaria. I don't understand. Alright, I've got to say something. I'm sorry. I've got to call him out for that. How do you become a light forged? Oh. I'm just like face palming right now. You want to tell me how to try and set up a macro, but you don't know how to be. You don't even know about the light forged races, or race. I've got to say something to him. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying, though, Cactus. It's just so random to take me to Mr. That's the second one I've had in the last 2 days that's taken me to Pandaria. That's why I was actually in Pandaria doing that raid that you saw, the first one that I did, because I was actually there turning in a quest. I think it's probably the same one, actually, that I'm doing right now. So it just kind of random that I'm getting the same one repetitively like that. Where's the, Get rid of that. That's not what I want. There we go. That makes more sense that you stopped playing and came back. That makes a little bit more sense now. As I was gonna be like, you know, you can't be trying to tell me how to play the game, but then you don't even know about the races that are in the game. That just doesn't. You can't do that. No. Army of Light. Yes, that is Reputation from Legion, yeah. Oh, where's Argus? Google is what you need, my friend. One second, I'll hit M whenever my screen finishes loading here in a second. Oh, him. him. Yeah, I don't... That's why I literally said Google is what you need. I got 2 of these bags. I should probably open them. Wait, what's that say? This coin has changed hands many times. This quest is not meant to be ominous, but it still is. Metal detector.
We're here, and this wind's not doing my hair any favors. Let's
Dude,
get the Azurite and
Flynn,
get out
shut
quick,
up.
yeah?
Nobody cares what you have to say. You're a coward who hides on a boat while we do all the heavy lifting. I'm not going to help him. Let's see. I'm probably going to go ahead and beat... that's what I'm looking for here. I'm going to beat the rest of the daily here for this to get my 7,500 part of Azeroth stuff here, and then I'll probably conclude my stream with that. There'll still be another 1 or 2 of these expeditions, I think. But that'll probably wrap me up here in a couple minutes. Say a few minutes, and probably like another 20 minutes or so. Depending upon how long this takes. Why am I not? Target needs to be in front of you. Target is definitely in front of me.
I need to target something first.
Glad we got that
must get
squared
closer.
away, that the target was in front of me. Boom. See if I can get my camera to come back on. Not that you all want to see my ugly face, but let's see if we can get it to come back on. Let's see. Video capture device. Properties. There it goes. Let me see here. Let's see how long I can get it to actually stay there, because last time it didn't want to stay. Like, it literally kept freezing up and falling off. So we'll see how long I can get it to stay there. Probably not very long.
Naga slithering out of the depths.
Why I keep doing that.
Radar.
Gotta mess with my video settings
Go
and see
ahead
what's going on
and
with
load
it.
the cannon for now.
I do not have a target.
Notice on my graphics cards. My graphics card is brand new. In fact, this computer is literally brand new. The motherboard and everything. I just built it like 2 weeks ago. A week ago.
I
We're at the
require a
halfway
target.
mark. Keep that momentum going and we'll be out of here in no time.
I'm actually hoping with this next paycheck we should get some new fans and new RAM sticks, which you'll actually find on my wish list just for viewability purposes more than anything. Although if you do want to contribute to that, that's fantastic. But hoping to get those sometime soon and upgrade my PC further. Striped melon. Wild chicken which you can't attack apparently. Oh, this guy's already over here mining stuff. And killing stuff. Well, never mind. I'll just go further inland then. Didn't want to help you anyways. There we go. There's something worth mining.
Too far away.
Alright. Artifact is actually literally at 95%. So.
Just about done here. Eyes sharp, ears open. You've got this.
Let's see here. Everything in there is dead. Next area. Oh, there's one of my colleagues.
I am out of range.
Azurite stores are full. Now let's get out of here before they notice me.
Molten clay. World's greatest dad, and it actually says if you look down here, Taco Aficionado, and it's got Deadpool sitting in a chair. So my shirt is awesome. Oh look, I think I actually finished it.
I'm always loyal.
What's right there? Oh, so apparently you don't max it out at level 80. Even though this stops at level 80, which makes no sense at all. It just goes up and up and up indefinitely. Ashvane Docks. Just gotta hide it, so that way it doesn't interfere. Cool. Well, actually, I came to Borealis to not do that, but to actually turn in my quests. Let's just get off this stupid thing. It just gets in the way. that one. Nice. Very nice. I don't really need. You know, I do like money rewards. Just saying. I mean, I don't know that this reputation actually even does me any good with. You know, I don't know. I just don't know that it does me any good. Oh, an extra. No, I definitely want to increase my chances here with that. So. No. Alright, so we'll go with her. Cool.
All
Probably
I
have
do,
enough to actually.
I
No, I
do
don't have
for
enough champions
Gilneas.
left. Okay, never mind.
We fight in the shadows.
I didn't think I had any
Sleep
free
with one eye
available.
open.
All right. Well. Here. I'm gonna go ahead at this point. Go ahead and end the stream, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. It's definitely been fun and definitely more active in the chat than it has been. I appreciate all of y'all that watched. Those of you that do watch moving forward here in the future, because it is a recorded video, feel free to follow or maybe even subscribe and provide some support here for the stream. Definitely, it's encouraging to me. Also, feel free to provide feedback. Send me a message. Join my Discord and message me on there if you like. You can put in game requests or any information that you'd like to kind of have discussed in a stream. I'm always happy to oblige. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you on the next stream. Have a good night.